Okay. I think my camera's way off. But now it's frozen, so... no, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. Right. That was a slightly embarrassing way to start. Okay. Okay, hello friends. Hang on. There we go. Feel a bit more cozy. I have to turn that way up now. Okay. Hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day, whatever you've been up to. I apologise for how late we're starting tonight. And I also was not planning on playing this tonight. However, here we are. I was gonna play Dark Souls, but I've had a stressful day. So, as much as I love Dark Souls, I'm in the mood for something a bit more, not sedate. Just something a bit more chilled tonight. Because my social battery is non-existent right now. It is entirely depleted. So we are back here in Oblivion, just wearing what trash we could come across in a literal sewer. So we are now about to enter the wide world for the first time. Exciting. Yeah, we don't want to mess with any of this. So this is our dude, bears many scars. Our lizard character. Yeah, not going to mess with any of that. You can pause and read that if you want. I've been through that on like the last 2 times we've played this. Basically everything till now has been the tutorial. So I am very excited to be going out, and we can then choose. We can do anything, go wherever we want. It's up to us. We are what birth site? Yeah, with that one. Okay. That is right? Yeah. And class, we made our own, right? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I mean, predictably, I did say last night, as stressed as I was, it would go okay, and predictably that's exactly what happened. It was still stressful though. Ooh, is that something? Okay, so if we're following the main quest, which right now is the only quest we have, we should be heading, I guess, about 1,500 steps that way to the west to hit up Waynham Priory and speak to Joffrey, and start the whole main quest with Sean Bean. But as in I mean, when I first played Skyrim, at this point I was like, oh my god, no, wait, we can actually like explore everywhere. So I was just like, shit, let's go. On subsequent playthroughs, I don't do that. I follow the narrative. But when I first played Skyrim, my gut reaction was just like wonder and amazement that we could... I hadn't played a lot of open world games. Obviously now that's completely different, but so I am tempted to just like dive off this pier and wander. That looks suspiciously like a statue of Meridia. And there's that thing over there which looks maybe like some kind of alien ruin. We've got a half-destroyed fort over there, it looks like. Got something flying over there. The Sideways Cave. But the main thing, as we turn away from the stunning environment, oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. We can make out the Imperial City here. We were in the Imperial City prison. That's where you start in Oblivion, and we escaped through the Imperial City sewers. So this is the Imperial City. Oh, we're going to get a really good view here. This is the Imperial City. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's the capital of Cyrodiil, which itself is the capital province of all Tamriel. So it's the center of the center, essentially. So I remember when I played Oblivion the first time, which was after I played Skyrim the first time. The first thing I did was like, well, we got to go to the big city that's right here. I don't know if I'm going to do that this time. I mean, I'm tempted to... I think what? I don't think it was the first time. I'm not sure. Actually, no, I think what happened the first time I played Oblivion, because we come out the sewers facing this direction, and in Skyrim, you come out of Helgen and you follow the road, and then you end up at Riverwood, and that's the first place you go. I was kind of following the same thing, right? So I was saying, right, well, we've come out the sewers facing this direction. Absolutely stunning. Let's go see what this thing right here is. And then I guess head off in that. I don't think I turned around and noticed this until we'd gone over there and gotten our butt whooped by, I think it's like a Khajiit bandit. And then I was like, oh shit, there's a city right there. We probably should go there, like get some armor, get some weapons, get some money. This is cool. I've never played an Argonian in any Elder Scrolls, which means I've never played with water breathing. This is kind of trippy, honestly. It's like Subnautica, except we literally can't drown. I mean, I don't necessarily see us building a submarine or something like Subnautica, but very nice. So here we are at Vilverin, which Maybe it was actually over there. I'm not sure. I think this is a place with it in Oblivion, rather than the Dwemer ruins from Skyrim, which anyone that's played Skyrim knows. It's the gold environment with the kind of clockwork stuff. In this, it's not Dwemer ruins, it's Ayleid ruins. Now, I remember a lot of the Dwemer lore. I don't remember anything about the Ayleids. I think they're some kind of elven precursor. I might be completely mistaken, but I think it's sort of like the former in Skyrim. They're like a now extinct or now evolved ancient race of beings that we don't actually get to see alive in game. Is it? That sounds like a person, right? I mean, I can't see anyone, but... Oh my god, is that a Khajiit bandit? Was I right? Okay. So, I haven't played this since the difficulty stuff got balanced. And I think I got it based on the tutorial. I think I've tweaked it to about where it should be, which is, I think it's like the second highest. We inflict the second least amount of damage. So like the second hardest difficulty for that. And then we take one less than the maximum damage. Because it was at the point in the thing with the goblins that it was literally the first combat encounter. And I tried for an entire stream to do it. And it wasn't like Dark Souls where if you kind of get your technique and everything down, it's better. It was very much just like, if any of them hit us, it's... no. I mean, I did just kill your bandit friend, so I think if anyone's going to be in tears, it might be you. Sorry, I'm not very good at mid-combat put-downs. What could you say? Like, I'm gonna... I don't know. I mean, it is very late, but I do not have to be up. So I probably will be tired, but we're going to keep going. Sorry for this feels a bit weird. What I will do, I think that might be better than the equipment we have right now. What I could really do with is coming across some kind of tavern or something that can rent us a room. Because we have so much shite with us. And I don't know if any of it is unique. I'm assuming like the wrist irons and that stuff is, but I don't know where the... I'm sure if we head over to the Imperial City, I think if memory serves, there's a couple of places that you can store stuff. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I mean, we're definitely in no shape to try and take on this ruin. Mainly because if we find anything, we're not going to be able to keep any of it. Plus, I'm not actually sure how we would get in. I figured maybe there was a doorway over there. Crumbs. Okay, what have we got that we can ditch? I don't know. What about, have we got any... I mean, we've got some mutton that weighs 2. We could go for that, maybe. Just stuff that down. Crumbs, we're 17 over. That is not good. That's not 1 mutton's worth. Three rat meat. And the 2 from... Okay, so we're at 5. Still need to get rid of 12. To make that 15. God. I mean, let's just eat 6 rat meat. Then some raw mutton. I guess this is going... We're going in the right direction. We've gone from rat meat to raw normal meat to an entire wheel of cheese. I guess that's moving in the right direction. It's maybe not ideal, but going in the right direction. That's 2, that would be 7. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know what's unique and what is stuff that we're going to come across again. I'm guessing we can't ditch the Amulet of Kings, right? That would basically make us the biggest villain in all of Elder Scrolls based on that one action alone. If we just, like, tossed it into the river. I mean, we have, what's that, 19 units of iron arrows. That's a lot of fucking iron arrows. Drop. $70, right? That should bring us... Perfect. Okay. There we go. We just cannot pick up anything. Like, for the foreseeable future. I think we leveled up. Which I'm pretty sure don't we have to sleep to level up? Because I have... Yeah. I've got my webcam where it is because I was pretty sure that there's stuff in the top right corner. Right now it's only the little arrow saying that we can level up. But I think it's where the XP and... Oh, crumbs. Who's this fella? Conjurer. What's your deal, mister?
You're pathetic.
We're pathetic. Okay, he's actually doing quite a lot of damage. This might not be good. Right after we've sorted out all our possessions. What? Can we use any of these? Weak potion of healing. That's actually quite good. And poison of illness. Here we go. Gonna poison the sword and then we're gonna poison the dude. And we're gonna blast him. I mean, now I know that we've got some healing. Oh, crumbs. Okay, he hits quite hard for a man that's supposed to be doing magic. What was it, this one? You know what that behaviour gets you? Another poisoning. Show me what you got. Oh god. I mean, oh crumbs. Oh.
May you rest in peace.
Okay. Oh, fuck off, may you Who was that twat that just wandered along? What was his deal? I mean, the bandits, I understand. Oh, jeez, we're all the way here. Okay. I mean, I guess if we're going to be dropping the arrows, we might as well try using them. Right, get a couple of levels maybe. How we're swimming one-handed while holding a bow, I don't know. That looks to me like our first mud crab. Yep. Hello, mud crab. Yeah, the mud crabs look better than in Skyrim. That's another thing. Okay, so I don't think we can, like, shoot arrows underwater. But we can absolutely just mosey on holding it. I guess we're an Argonian, so we've got a tail. So if I was going to put my lore head on, I would say, like, well, they're using their tail for propulsion. So I guess technically they're using the same amount of limbs.
Do your work.
Who's there? Surprise, motherfucker.
I'll have you to pieces.
Surprise, motherfucker. See, I'm very conscious that no matter how good we do here, there's going to be that magic fella. Oh, that was completely the wrong direction. I think if we hit it in the head, do we like stun it for a moment? Might have to heal.
Is the baby gonna cry?
Could do the old oh, that serves you right. Yeah, see, I'm very cautious that even though I think we're about to be killed by a mud crab, that magic dude is coming from somewhere. I don't know where he came from. Ooh. Well, what I've learned from that is that the bow is actually surprisingly good. Ah, that looks like a door. Now, I don't really want to go in here if I can't loot stuff. So I might leave this place for another time when we found somewhere to drop our stuff off, so that we can actually plunder. Wrong one. Ooh, Immortal Blood. I think this is the vampire book. God, I loved the books in Skyrim. I don't really remember any from... Yeah, so I think if I'm remembering right, this in-game book is basically their version of Dracula. But I think from what I remember, there's some kind of twist at the end. I don't know. Shall we read this? Let me have a drink before we start. I hope everyone's doing good. Hope you've had a wonderful day, whatever you've been up to. Cheers, everybody. Clink. At least I don't have to do an accent for this. The muse, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Right, let's start again. The moons and stars were hidden from sight, making that particular quiet night especially dark. The town guard had to carry torches to make their rounds, but the man who came to call at my chapel carried no light with him. I came to learn that Movarth Pekin could see in the dark almost as well as the light. An excellent talent, considering his interests were exclusively nocturnal. One of my acolytes brought him to me, and from the look of him, I at first thought he was in need of healing. He was pale to the point of opalescence, with a face that looked like it had once been very handsome before some unspeakable suffering. The dark circles under his eyes bespoke exhaustion, but the eyes themselves were alert, intense, almost insane. He quickly dismissed my notion that he himself was ill, though he did want to discuss a specific disease. Vampirism, he said, and then paused at my quizzical look. I was told you were someone I should seek out for help understanding it. Who told you that? I asked with a smile. Tessina Grey. I immediately remembered her, a brave, beautiful knight who had needed my assistance separating fact from fiction on the subject of the vampire. It had been 2 years, and I had never heard whether my advice had proved effective. You've spoken to her. How is her ladyship? I asked. Dead, Morvarth replied coldly, and then, responding to my shock, he added to perhaps soften the blow. She said your advice was invaluable, at least for the one vampire. When last I talked to her, she was tracking another. It killed her. Then the advice I gave her was not enough, I sighed. Why do you think it would be enough for you? I was a teacher myself many years ago, he said. Not in a university. A trainer in the Fighters Guild. But I know that if a student doesn't ask the right questions, the teacher cannot be responsible for his failure. I intend to ask you the right questions. And that he did. For hours he asked questions and I answered what I could. But he never volunteered any information about himself. He never smiled. He only studied me with those intense eyes of his, committing every word I said to memory. Finally, I turned the questioning around. You said you were a trainer at the Fighters Guild. Are you on assignment for them? No, he said curtly. And finally I could detect some weariness in those feverish eyes of his. I would like to continue this tomorrow night if I could. I need to get some sleep and absorb this. You sleep during the day? I smiled. To my surprise, he returned the smile, though it was more of a grimace. When tracking your prey, you adapt their habits. The next day, he did return with more questions, these ones very specific. He wanted to know about the vampires of Eastern Skyrim. I told him about the most powerful tribe, the Volkihar, paranoid and cruel, whose very breath could freeze their victims' blood in their veins. I explained to him how they live beneath the ice of remote and haunted lakes, never venturing into the world of men except to feed. The Volkihar, I'm pretty sure that's the, in the Dawnguard Skyrim DLC. It's all about vampires, and you can either choose this specific subset of vampires called the Volkihar, or the Dawnguard, who are the vampire hunters. Very, very, very good DLC. I love that DLC. So that even, I suppose, is probably a follow-up to this. I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I think Movarth Pakeen, I think we might fight that fucker in Skyrim in some kind of icy, when we're doing all the stuff with the Ogma Infinium, that whole sort of chapter of the game. I'm pretty sure we come across a guy called Movarth Pakeen and we fight him. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Movarth Pakeen listened carefully and asked more questions into the night, until at last he was ready to leave. I will not see you for a few days, he said, but I will return and tell you how helpful your information has been. True to his word, the man returned to my chapel shortly after midnight 4 days later. There was a fresh scar on his cheek, but he was smiling that grim but satisfied smile of his. Your advice helped me very much, he said, but you should know that the Volkihar have an additional ability you didn't mention. They can reach through the ice of their lakes without breaking it. It was quite a nasty surprise, being grabbed from below without any warning. How remarkable, I said with a laugh. And terrifying. You're lucky you survived. I don't believe in luck. I believe in knowledge and training. Your information helped me, and my skill at melee combat sealed the bloodsucker's fate. I've never believed in weaponry of any kind. Too many unknowns. Even the best swordsmith has created a flawed blade, but you know what your body is capable of. I know I can land 1,000 blows without losing my balance, provided I get the first strike. The first strike, I murmured. So you must never be surprised. That's why I came to you, said Morvarth. You know more about... blah, 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 blah. You know more than anyone alive about these monsters, in all their cursed varieties, across the land. Now you must tell me about the vampires of Northern Valenwood. I did as he asked, and once again, his questions taxed my knowledge. There were many tribes to cover. The Bon Samu, who were indistinguishable from Bosmer, except when seen by candlelight. The Kirilth, who could disintegrate into mist. The Yakef, who swallowed men whole. The dread Telboth, who preyed on children, eventually taking their place in the family, waiting patiently for years before murdering them all in their unnatural hunger. God, that's fucked up. Once again, he bade me farewell, promising to return in a few weeks, and once again, he returned as he said, just after midnight. This time, Morvarth had no fresh scars, but he again had new information. You were wrong about the Kirilith being unable to vaporize when pushed underwater, he said, patting my shoulder fondly. Fortunately, they cannot travel far in their mist form, and I was able to track it down. You must have surprised it fearfully. Your field knowledge is becoming impressive, I said. I should have had an acolyte like you decades ago. Now tell me, he said, of the vampires of Cyrodiil. Oh, shit, that's where we are. I told him what I could. There was but one tribe in Cyrodiil, a powerful clan who had ousted all other competitors, much like the Imperials themselves had done. Their true name was unknown, lost in history, but they were experts at concealment. If they kept themselves well fed, they were indistinguishable from living persons. They were cultured, more civilized than the vampires of the provinces, preferring to feed on victims while they were asleep, unaware. They will be difficult to surprise, Morvarth frowned, but I will seek one out and tell you what I learn. And then you'll tell me of the vampires of High Rock, and Hammerfell, and elsewhere, and Black Marsh, and Morrowind, and the Somerset Isles, yes? I nodded, knowing then that this was a man on an eternal quest. He wouldn't be satisfied but with the barest hint of how... he wouldn't be satisfied with but the barest hint of how things were. He needed to know it all. He did not return for a month, and on the night that he did, I could see his frustration and despair, though there were no lights burning in my chapel. I failed, he said as I lit a candle. You were right, I could not find a single one. I brought the light up to my face and smiled. He was surprised, even stunned by the pallor of my flesh, the dark hunger in my ageless eyes, and the teeth. Oh yes, I think the teeth definitely surprised the man who could not afford to be surprised. I haven't fed in 72 hours, I explained as I fell on him. He did not land the first blow, or the last. Dun dun dun. Well, that's that. So yeah, it's like it's Dracula in Elder Scrolls land. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's been a long time since I've done a proper Skyrim playthrough. In fact, I think I might have even played original Oblivion more recently than I've played Skyrim. But I'm pretty sure I remember coming across a dude called Morvarth Pakeen, and I'm pretty sure he was a vampire, and I'm pretty sure we fucked him up. So, that I guess is context, right? So I thought Morvarth Pakeen, when we fought him in Skyrim, was just another named vampire. I didn't know that he started off as like a vampire hunter that then got turned. I did not know that. That's why shit like that is why I'm kind of hyping myself up to play Morrowind. I posted a clip on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and it will be on Instagram as well when I catch up, saying like I'm playing Oblivion, I've played Skyrim, and they're the most special games in the world to me. But I've never played Morrowind. I know it's a lot older. It's older than anything I've played, aside from Pokemon. So I don't know if the jankiness, like the textures and stuff like that, doesn't bother me. That I can quickly get used to. The thing that bothers me is the jankiness, the menus, the outdated gameplay mechanics. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try it. But the reason why is for the lore, right? Oh, here we go. Okay. Cheers, everyone. Our first level up in Oblivion. Hopefully the first of many. You have ascended to level 2. You realise that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. I mean, it didn't have to go quite so hard there with the first sentence. I'm playing this tonight because I'm trying to chill. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Attributes. Well, which one of these is responsible for carry weight? Strength. This, I'm assuming, is like special stats in Fallout. See, like, right now, yeah, bows would be good. I'm probably going to be using bows quite a lot. Same with magic and personality and crumbs, all of them, really. But carry weight. That is what we need right now. Especially until we find a room or a... I mean, we're not going to get a house right at the beginning, are we? Well, yeah, so we'll go for strength. We did run out of fatigue. Is fatigue stamina? Because we ran out of that. Oh, it's fucking chilly tonight, lads. I don't know. I don't want to overthink it too much. It's in original Oblivion, it was very complicated. In this, it's a lot more. They've modernized the level up stuff. The core is still there. The major skills, the minor skills, the class system, all of that. Ooh, what do we have here? An Aliad well. Ooh. Well, that's done something. I'm not entirely sure what, but... And also that magic die hasn't shown up. So... I guess we're quids in right now. Did I rob the other bandit? I think I might have only grave robbed one of them. It's really weird playing a character with a tail. It's really weird. Oh, here's the other guy. I think... Oh, no, we're... Oh, crumbs. So we've got 25 extra thanks to a 5-point increase in strength. So 1 point into strength is 5 points of weight. That's actually a lot more than I thought. That's a lot more than I thought. That's actually like significant. We could do with some kind of hat. Because right now we just got this pissy hood and it's not really cutting the mustard. We've got our top half is doing 2 points of damage resistance, which ain't great. That's also 2. It looks pretty cool though, it looks pretty cozy. And right now I think I'm going cozy. Because that's what I wish I was wearing. Granted it's short sleeves. Is the other one short sleeves? No, the other one's got sleeves, so I think that might actually be warmer. Yeah. I mean, that looks cold. That metal's gonna be cold as a motherfucker. It does look very cool, though. Very cool. I mean, we can maybe go heavy armor on the top, and then everything else light armor. So that we can level both. I don't know. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not that I'm playing, like, I was going to say Fashion Souls. Whatever the equivalent of that is for Oblivion. Oh my goodness, though. This armor looks so good. And this is literally the first heavy armor. I usually go light armor in Elder Scrolls. But this looks really good. I know one of the big... I mean, everything about this game has been remade. I'm pretty sure the whole, like, the engines rebuilt, everything is rebuilt. That's why I don't think this is a remaster, this is a remake. And the armor is not letting down right now. This shit looks awesome. We got independent anime. I mean, look at how do we look at the plates, right? Either side of our character's tail. Let me unequip the bow so that you can see better. There's two either side, and then they're two stacked on top. And right at the top, there's some kind of leather binding keeping them attached, right? Just like that shit, that's not a stretched texture that's moving. That's two separate items with independent physics. I mean, this is incredible. Imagine what they could have done with Skyrim by this point. That's what makes me fucking despair. I don't think I'm ever going to see Elder Scrolls 6. I really don't. But I don't even think I'm going to see a properly redone Skyrim. Jesus. The money they could... If it literally just put this... whoever the devs were that did this, because I'm pretty sure it was I don't think it was Bethesda, I think it was another studio. Just work with them rather than releasing the same version of Skyrim that you've released like 5 times now. Oh god, look at our gloves. They are gnarly. They're going they're going like over our characters' hands, which to be fair by themselves are pretty gnarly. I mean, we're a lizard man, so we got claws. But I guess so does this. I think one of the many things I did when we were in the sewer, and I kept trying different stuff and then dying and then trying stuff and dying. So none of it saved, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I looked at one point at the magic, and we got spells that do more damage than... Because that does 6 damage, but it's ranged. But if we can just close the distance, we go from doing 6 damage to 5, but that's absorbed, 15 or 10, right? Which is a big flipping difference. So I think we got to equip these as well. I mean, I don't remember the, what elements are good against what. I don't remember that. I mean, I guess we don't need 2 of those, right? That's a bit silly. And we also don't need... We'll equip the good ones. That should do the trick, yeah. This is just, it's so nostalgic, this soundtrack, honestly. I haven't listened to the Oblivion soundtrack in a long time. Because the one that I have saved is... I have the Skyrim soundtrack. I have some tracks from the Oblivion soundtrack on playlists. But if I was gonna go to sleep and or like try and have some kind of self-guided Elder Scrolls related mushroom trip or something, and go for one of those like 3-hour long Skyrim mixes, it will be a Skyrim mix, not an Oblivion mix. But I know some of the songs are the same, or it's the same melodies, just with different voicings and backgrounds and stuff. But I know there is also a lot of different music. Like this one, which I think is called Harvest Dawn, which is not in Skyrim. There's, because it's the region matters too, right? So Oblivion, you can tell just by the color scheme, it's different in this. It was more pronounced in original Oblivion. Everything was really like saturated and colorful, and the soundtrack is kind of flutes and I don't know enough about music to be able to describe it. It's very fantastical. Whereas in Skyrim, it's some of the same melodies, like I said, but it's more cold and harsh and tribal and kind of, if you think of like a Viking kind of soundtrack, and smush all that together with the same melodies, that's the Skyrim soundtrack. There's some stuff like what I think is playing right now, Harvest Dawn, and it's a really, really, really great song. It's a great piece of music. And it's a shame that they didn't include all of it in Skyrim. I know why. But I mean, we look like a battle mage right now with our hood and heavy armor. I think, hang on. Give me 1 second, folks. How we doing, friends? How we doing, future Joshua? Yeah, we're good. We're working. We're working. Well, welcome back, everyone. If you're just joining, I hope you've had a wonderful day today. I hope everything's going fab in your little corner of the world, wherever that might be. My day's been quite good. I was very, very, very anxious last night about how today would go, doing some unexpected family stuff, and just like I said would happen, I'd spend all night freaking out about it, and then it would go perfectly fine. Did it go perfectly? No. Was I ridiculously quiet, and did I clam up? And yeah, but it didn't go as terribly as I anxiously thought at 4 a.m. I'd be interested to know if anyone, I don't think anyone's watching tonight, but if anyone caught last night's stream and is also catching tonight's, I'd be interested to know if you think I'm coming across different in any way. I'd be very interested to know that. Because last night my brain was incredibly preoccupied, like more so than it normally is. I don't know. I mean, I'm usually very... my brain is basically preoccupied 24/7. Like, that's what anxiety is. My brain is constantly thinking too much. I know that. That's literally one of my biggest problems. But I think last night it was bordering on overwhelming. Tonight, I'm still talking. I'm still rambling like normal. I think it's I would always prefer a stream with people in chat. It's always more fun and more meaningful. But if I was going to have a stream with nobody in chat, today would be a good day for it. Because I'm relieved, so I'm kind of chill and my brain's kind of quiet. But my social battery is completely empty. So that's where I'm at tonight. I hope you've had a good day, whatever you've been up to. Tomorrow is, I mean, it's technically the day after, but tomorrow is New Year's. And I think I might have mentioned this. Christmas and birthdays and New Year's is always not a great time for me. Christmas has gotten better. It's now mainly just New Year's and birthdays especially. But New Year's isn't fun for me. So I don't know what frame of mind I'm going to be in tomorrow. I will definitely be streaming, because we're still keeping up. I feel like we're defo at 2 months now. But I don't know what frame of mind I'm going to be in. So I don't know. I might be streaming really early. And for a long time, because I'm trying to like distract myself. Or I might be streaming and I might be venting. It might be a very vent heavy. No, I don't know. I don't know, but we'll find out. Oh, goodness gracious me. I'll definitely stream that. I mean, I won't say 100%, but it's as likely as it has been every other day. God, we need to get rid of 11. What have we got that we can ditch? I might watch something tomorrow. I don't know. I think I'm defo going to be in, like, distraction mode. Which, honestly, I have spent a lot of time distracting myself. Which eventually becomes problematic itself. But it's usually better than the alternative. I think I'll be talking about it, honestly. I think I'll probably have some big feelings. And it's probably going to bring a bunch of stuff up. And I will probably end up venting all about it. So I don't know what game we're going to be playing right now. I'd say, if I had to guess, probably Dark Souls. But it depends on how I'm doing. If I'm down, if I'm like depressed, rather than insanely anxious, then I'll be maybe going for something to try and cheer myself up. In which case Dark Souls maybe wouldn't be the best choice. Not while we're still stuck in Sen's Fortress. That is not a place for cheering myself up. Can't stop yawning now. I know I'm over encumbered, I know. go. Right, so now we can actually look at the map. If I can remember what. Here we go. So, yeah, so we start basically at the Imperial City. So I always go there. Kvatch, we end up being the hero of Kvatch, but that's... I mean, I guess that's one of the first story missions, but I get distracted way before that. Sorry, folks. It's my fault because we started really late again tonight. I mean, as well, this is a very chill game. Not when you're in combat and like... Ah, no. Is this our first Nern route? It still has that same lovely sound. Oh my god, there's a Nern route quest as well. For anyone that's played Skyrim, you'll know about the Nern route quest in that. Have we got some deer? Very nice. I don't know if there were deer in Skyrim. It's mainly just like wolves and shit. I mean, there's mud crabs. I swear that thing just farted at us. Some kind of mud crab defense mechanism. Ooh, to Nern route. And now we can't move. Shit. I mean, other than all the equipment that we're lugging around with us, I think there was somewhere, like, right at the start that we could go and we do, like, a fairly short quest. And then, as a reward, we got, like, a room in that inn. Something like that. I don't know where, though. I mean, there's an inn over here. We'll try there, maybe. I mean, we're well off the beaten track now. Oh, I can hear something. The Roxy Inn. And a fort. Yeah, see, again, a fort would be cool. There's going to be some good loot in there, though, and we can't take fuck all with us right now. So I kind of want to take care of that before we...
Speak.
Hello, Imperial Legion soldier.
State your business.
Greetings. How are we?
In the chapel in Anvil. All of Debella's priests and priestesses murdered.
Is that one of the DLCs? Is that the with the like Crusader armor? Can't remember. Haven't done this for a while.
I'm listening.
But oh my god, what I do for a chiropractor. I would do so many things. Okay, so he likes that one and he likes that one.
Please. I can't argue with that.
I think.
Your goodness. What can I say? You win this one. Please. I doubt it. That's enough. You should be ashamed. No, you do me too much honor. I doubt it. You've got to put... Ugh. That's foul.
Oh, we've done it.
Move along.
Okay. That's some Speechcraft XP.
Hi there.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
You don't say.
Shit, how do they all know already?
Sounds like the Empire has given up on stopping the skooma trade and elsewhere. And I hear the tribal chiefs are supporting the Renridra Kryn.
That skooma trade is bad business. And the Renridra Kryn are just a bunch of thugs.
I don't know, skooma gets a bad rap.
Farewell. How goes it? What do you want?
Hello, friend.
The council runs the arena to amuse the masses, and it pays for itself, with all the fools who lose their shirts gambling. I'm listening. Not now. What a dumb... That's a mate. You've got a point. That's enough. That's amazing. Sorry, I don't get it. What nonsense. You think that's funny? My life is drab and wrecked. You win this one. Don't try to manipulate me. Don't talk such rot. That's enough. My life. You think that's funny? What? Sorry, I don't get it. You win this one. Tell me more. Goodbye.
What can I do for you? Nibene is a region of mixed... I'm listening. Sorry, I don't get it. You've got such... Don't try to manipulate me. Gracious, what a... That's just not funny. Don't... I won't fight you. You think that's funny? I can't... Don't wait. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. That's just not fun. You've got a point. What? Such adventures. How I envy. What a dumb joke. Not now, not late. I can't argue with it. That's amazing. You too.
What can I do for you? I'm listening. Sorry, I don't get whatever. Well, don't try to manipulate me. Remarkable. What a dumb joke. Don't. Yes, yes, whatever you say. What nonsense. That's just not fun. Well, whatever you want. Well, don't waste. No more. Sorry, I don't get it.
You'll want to know what I
Bye.
watched today. I've been re-watching today. I really want to watch some new films. Because the last few films I've seen have all been re-watches. But I watched Donnie Brasco for the first time in a long motherfucking time. Forget about it. That's a really good film.
Do you need
How
something?
are you?
What's new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
And then
know how
I
to make this
started
request any
Goodfellas,
simpler.
which
To
I've
put
seen
it
a
bluntly,
bunch.
Raylan the Greyfinder must die.
Sorry, who?
A few months ago, that witch of a necromancer decided to inhabit Moss Rock Cavern just north of my inn. I don't know what she does in there. Frankly, I don't want to know. However, I do know that after she arrived, the woods at night became unsafe. I've seen undead of all types walking in the dark woods near the cave entrance. Now this area is getting a bad reputation, and my business has waned. Every day, it seems the number of undead increase. If someone can get into the cave and kill Raylan, maybe we can stem the tide. Her
Raylan
death pays a
Givens.
handsome bounty. I hope you'll take advantage of the opportunity.
Because I don't think we're going to be able to kill Raylan motherfucking Givens.
There's a bed of a sort. Very well. Can I interest you in some
I guess
of my
this
wares?
is the first vendor, although it seems to just be food and wine. I don't think that's the one that gets us a room. I think it's something to do with like a curse or something. Oh, we can sell potions. Perfect. Sell some of those.
Make me a better offer.
Oh, she doesn't have enough gold. Okay. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Oh, so in Skyrim, it
That's
was
more
like
than I
they'd
would
have,
usually pay.
say, 1,000 gold. And they bought something from you for 200, they'd then have 800 gold, right? In this, it seems to be they have a limit of 50 gold, but you can do that as many times as you want. So we can't sell 10 potions at once, but we can sell 2 potions 5 times and get the same. So
Tell your friends about me. Raylan
Welcome.
will finally...
Please.
I don't know how to make... Raylan will finally get what's coming to her.
spoken to that person. What about up here?
May the wind be on your back.
Oh, you're decked out in some pretty swanky armor. I think that might actually be the same as what we got, but we don't have a helmet.
That's just... What bikes? Really? Interesting. Well done. Whatever you want. Not now. That's just stupid.
Oh, this is, I'm friends with the person that's done this song.
Whatever you want. Remarkable.
When I got up, I put music on for me in the background. It's fairly quiet,
Try to manipulate
so
me.
it's still mainly the Oblivion soundtrack. But it's a little bit of something in the background. And it's on the Almighty Shuffle. This is, yeah, I'm friends with the person that does this song.
That's just remarkable. I accept. I have no choice. What nonsense. Yes, what a dumb joke. Whatever you want. Really? Don't try to manipulate me. Not now, not late. Whatever you want. Remark, that's just not funny. Yes, yes, whatever you say. Don't waste your flattery on me. That's really interesting. Really interesting. Whatever you want. Don't try to... That's just stupid. No more. Really. Don't waste your flattery. Really. You don't talk such rot. Way shrines of Arcade confer blessings of health on those who please the Nine by righteous acts. You too.
We can't break in there. Oh, there's someone here as well.
What do you want?
Boreon.
Go ahead.
What do I want? Well, none of you actually have anything of note. So literally, I am just trying to get the Speechcraft XP. And try and get used to the way it works again.
Not now. That's enough. Where'd you get that? I doubt it. You win this one. I doubt. Where'd you get that? Not now, not later, not ever. Don't waste your flattery on me. I doubt. You win this one. I doubt it. Don't talk such rot. You win. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. You've got a point. Don't waste your flattery on me. I doubt. That's really funny. I can't argue with that. What nonsense. I like that a lot. I doubt. Oh, that's enough. Don't try to manipulate me.
Oh dear.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, we got a Speechcraft 30 now. That's an improvement.
Greetings to you.
Hi there.
Hello. Yes.
Oh, I haven't spoken to this fella.
The Colovian
It's
Highlands?
the same though.
You too.
Okay. Well, I guess we got our first side quest of many. We can't nick the horse. Where was it? Honestly, the sprint animation is super goofy. Because I don't think there was a sprint in the original. So it's completely from scratch. And it's not terrible, it's just a bit exaggerated. It's gonna be shit here that's got loot, right? Which I won't be able to take any of, so... Oh, I heard someone talking. Oh, who's this? Is this more bandits? Sorry, doggo. Ooh, the dog is tough. Jesus. Oh god, we got no, I've unequipped the arrows. Shit. A marauder? That just seems like a bandit.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Ugh. God, I'm probably going to have to call it quits soon. It's getting very late.
You have my ear, citizen.
Yeah, so I'm tempted to just keep going past.
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows. Making me jump.
Hello there. Oh god, they two hit us. What does more? That's 15, that's 10, okay. Absorb health though, that seems pretty good. Nope. I think what I might do, folks, because what I really want to do is call it right now. I think I might keep going for like 20 minutes or so, but I'll probably be a bit quieter. I mean that, you know me, I'm never like screaming and doing all that bullshit. But in terms of like frequency, I'm gonna slow down a bit. Can't remember where this place was. I could have sworn it was like around here somewhere. I think maybe it's a different inn, maybe. Take that. I don't know what we're going to be playing tomorrow. I'm curious as to what I'm going to decide. I might, if it ends up being that we stream for a longer time tomorrow, which I think honestly is probably going to happen. I think I'm going to be, like I said, in distraction mode, and coming on stream to vent and be vulnerable and process those big feelings. Oh, hello, sir. Oh my gosh, look at that sky. Fucking gorgeous. Oh my god, if I won the lottery, I'd love to go somewhere to see the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis. That shit is mind-blowing to me. I can only imagine what, like, let's go first person. I just find it calming. I don't know why. I mean, this isn't animated. This, I think, is very much just like a skybox. But, yeah, whereas in Skyrim, it was fully animated. But, that's still stunning. Ayleswell, why does that sound familiar? Maybe this is the place. I mean, it's nighttime, so we can't really see anything. I mean, I don't want to just waltz into some person's house. What's that shit that's lit up over there? Fingerbowl Cave. Swear I just heard someone.
Excuse me. We have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see.
Hello.
We are all wondering the same thing.
Huh? We got invisible dudes.
Everyone in Ayleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty is definitely worn off now. You can imagine.
Now you've had
how
enough
difficult
time
it
to
is
creep on
remain while
each other.
invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it.
A haunted
So we've
inn?
all been
That
keeping
shit in
quiet,
real
hoping
life
the smell will
would get
wear
all
off.
the
We're
tourists.
running
My
out of
god.
patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing. We can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful.
Okay, who's this Ankatar
He's a
fella?
wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago.
It's always these
He's
dang
caused us
wizards.
No end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt.
I think this might be the one that I was thinking
We're
of.
pretty sure he's still hiding out in Fort Caractacus, although he never answers when we've tried to find him. It's just to the southeast of here. Follow the path down the hill, but watch out for the invisible monsters that infest
Invisible
the ruins.
monsters? That doesn't sound too good.
I don't like to think about zombies. Farewell.
Yeah, I think this might be the thing I was thinking of. And when we do this quest, whatever it, like, sort this situation out, I think then we get a bed, and most importantly, we get some kind of storage chest. Is that right now? Like, I'm kind of curious as to what's in that Fingerbowl Cave. with the lit up front, but we won't be able to get anything. Won't be able to take any loot or... So even though I'm curious, it's also pretty much entirely pointless until we get this thing done. So, where's quests? Yeah, I think this one... I think when we do this, we end up with... the chest and whatever. Let's wait so we can actually see where we're going. I'll say clip that. I don't think I've done the clip thing. And then I can whiz back and maybe there'll be one where we turned up at that place we were looking for. I don't know. What I might do, folks, because I have another clip actually from that I was going to post today. I was going to post 2 today, but then I got distracted, and the other one is completely ready. I just need to do the description and upload it. So I'm tempted to do that when we end tonight's stream. I might post that. And then for tomorrow we can, because I still have, I think, 1 Dark Souls stream and 1 Dead Island stream and half of another Dark Souls stream to go through. So I have plenty of stuff to be going through. I did catch up for a while, for about 2 days. Oh yeah, we're dead. Feels like a good time to end it, maybe. Thank you. Thank you, future friends that are going to be watching this. I don't think we had anyone watching live, but if you were there, then thank you so much. Thank you so much. We will be back streaming tomorrow. My God, that's very picturesque. I don't know right now what we're going to be playing, or how long the stream will be. It will definitely be longer than it's been the last 2 days. But if it's going to be like a significantly long one, then we might do a 2-game sesh. Maybe some Dark Souls and something else, I don't know. But as always, it will be really cool to hang out. I'm going to be happy because I'm going to be the opposite. But I'm going to be feeling better because I'm being vulnerable, and it's like my journal. So it's going to, I'm sure, feel good to get shit off my chest. And the same applies to everybody else. You can, whether you're having an amazing New Year's Day or a complete dog shit New Year's Day or anything in between, I am here to listen as much as I am here to talk. I know it usually ends up me rambling, but I hope you know that it applies the other way too. Just because I'm the one with the microphone, if anybody needs a friendly ear or they need a safe space to vent or whatever it might be. If you just wanna chill for a bit with a internet friend, it's all cool. It's all cool. Obviously, I hope you have a fab day, though. And yeah, I'll be posting clips, like I mentioned. I think I'm going to post one in, about 20 minutes? But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. And I will speak to you tomorrow. And I will listen to you tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody, for holding space for me once again. It's always good to talk shit through. Even when I feel like it was a lot of nothingness tonight, but it's still take care, everybody. And I love you very much. In case no one said it today, or even if people have said it today, you can add me to the list, I guess.